In this video, we look at the falsehood that you're not enough, that you're not worthy, and the things that you're telling yourself that try and prove that theory. Now, this will be a bit of a triggering video, but these are things just to consider and look at. That often where you're telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you allow others to say that you're not good enough and you're not worthy enough, and therefore you're believing that, so you're holding yourself back, you kind of withdraw inwards, you hold yourself away. And I think they're the kind of feelings that naturally bring on that imposter syndrome feeling that kind of helps bring this narrative to try and back up that theory, that strange theory that you're saying that you're not good enough or worthy enough. And so then you go start looking for external validation in order, because you've given that energy out, you naturally look for the externals to try and prove then that you're worthy and worthy enough, that you are enough, when actually it's been within you the whole time. So then you naturally just start seeking the approval of others, and the mistake of that is sometimes it's the mistake of this feeling that these needs, they need to be met and validated by others, by someone else first, in order for you then to feel okay. And there's little mindset shifts that you can make just to start bringing that back to you, where you start realizing that the actual self-worth is for you to give to yourself and no one else. And realizing that you are already whole, worthy, complete. It's been with you, it's been your birthright. No, you didn't get born with people saying you aren't worthy and you are enough. Again, these are just my opinions, but it's stuff that I've worked on and seen, where also you didn't know that these things were being taken away by things like societal programming, in a sense of needing to please people like parents, teachers, bosses, partners, just through their own programmings as such. So it's just this kind of loop process where ultimately you are already whole and complete without needing for that external validation, and then live to your own beat, not what society expects. And I think that will bring a lot of control. Otherwise you'll just be striving over and over again for that external validation. Well, that's really useful in a sense of bringing in your own beat, listening to yourself and what you want to do, that you're just running to your own drum by that point. And stuff like relationships, like when they don't work out, it happens. Like that's the fortunate truth about it. It happens. Like the trick is just to stop blaming the other person. Like you allowed them to have that energy to validate you. They're not to blame from it. These are the lessons that you take to realise your own self-worth, of what you can work on to help give the best version of yourself from there on in. So again, it's finding the lessons, and ironically enough, the lessons are often that you need to love yourself first and foremost, without feeling that need for someone else to give it to you, where that feeling of, oh, they made me feel like I'm not enough, where actually you needed to feel worthy and enough for yourself first. And I think those are the lessons to take away from this, from a little mindset shift that you can do. And which is often the reasons why you see some people like friends that will keep going for the same person, because they're looking for that worthiness from external rather than within themselves. And as soon as you start living for yourself, you start owning your own journey. It's that kind of cliche approach, but it's true. And the more you start living for yourself, you'll be amazed at the new experiences you have and the people that start manifesting to you, and being a magnet as such to these new people that you bring to you, just by being love for yourself and doing these things for yourself first and foremost. And trust me, it does work. So hopefully you found this useful. As always, there's more videos on my channel, which you can see the link in the bio, and reach out if there's stuff like this that you'd like to work on together.